What's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. I am fixing some in-house stuff. Sorry, I'm a few seconds late. What's up? What's up? What's up? Tommy, 420. Christine's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying to make sure I'm all put in on all my platforms because we are going live on all the plats tonight. So I want to say, hey, what's up to Facebook? How y'all doing? Long time no see. How you doing, booze? Melissa, what's up, gorgeous? What's going on? Why is my phone not working? I'm having horrible phone stuff going on today, so y'all work with me. Oh, there we go. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna give you guys all a few 10 minutes to come on in. All right, we're live over on. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna give you guys all a few 10 minutes to come on in. Sorry, y'all. All right, we're live. This is my backup. My bad. All right, so right now I'm gonna drop the link. The unless you're a hot mess crew, please do not hit the link. We are gonna do a story, a very important story, and I'm gonna have a couple people come up. Christine's gonna be one, Mama Bear's gonna be one, and we're gonna kind of bring you guys a story that I think is very, very important. It definitely needs to be talked about, and I definitely want to, so everybody over on Facebook, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good shit. Throw some hearts up so we can get that algorithm going. So just give me a few more seconds, you guys, and I will be ready in 2 seconds. Let me drop this link so I can let the ladies up or anyone else from the inner hot mess squad can come up. So if Casey wants to come up, I can figure out what I'm doing. All right. Got a lot going on, you guys, in the last hour or so. There's been just a lot going on. So we've got a lot to bring to you guys tonight. Lots of information. We got some stuff locally that I'm going to be talking about as well after we talk about this case. All right, there's the link for the ladies. All right, all right, all right. Let me get my stand, and then we are going to get going. Welcome, beautiful. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to run and get my stand.
Oh, take your time. I'll entertain because there's a whole lot to cover. Woo, fucking woo, Mountain Girl and everybody else. Welcome. Oh, what a hot mess. Hot, literally, get it? Hot mess. And exposure is the important part in the world right now. It's been an important part, but it's getting worse and worse. More and more police brutality. More and more.
I'm back. Sorry.
It's okay. I just didn't want to overstep you because I could barely hear you there for a moment. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I was running to go get my little thingamajigger, so
and everybody see that face, Matthew Krueger, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Hello, yes, hello, Mama Bear. Hello, Mama Bear. How are you doing today?
Good, good, good. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right with you.
Okay, that's cool. Me and Christine are gonna Christine, we
yes,
see this pirate on the screen right here.
Yeah, I watched his face.
Individual, this monster. Can you please, for the audience because there are some people that do not know what's going on. They may be on different platforms and not have heard about it yet and all that. Can you explain to the audience who this pirate is?
Oh, absolutely. This is Matthew Krueger, currently employed with Dallas Fort Worth. Um, Ironically, we're probably about some counties, and one of the counties is Tyrant County, Texas. Didn't know if anybody put that together, but anyway, yeah, and that's the county where she was held. So anyway, this monster, and the only thing I could think of him is a popo monster that he chose, and not his first rodeo with Miss Carolyn, I have found out, nor some of her other A1 auditors. He chose to go after a woman who was not violent, who was not raising her voice, who was not threatening, who was not doing anything. She was auditing the police. It looked like they were walking, just casually walking, but apparently it was a private parking lot, from what I gathered. All of a sudden, they told her to step across the street 100 feet, blah, blah. She was asking, trying to get information, and she made a little joke, and I took it as a joke, and anybody could hear it. It was as a joke. Oh, they don't want to answer me. Good public service. You know, fire, fire, things like that. And she was joking. It was not in a situation where it was a crowded people. There was nobody around but the popos. And I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm a little bit wound up on this one.
No,
So
you're
Sat-
okay. I'm wound up
so-
all day, too.
So Saturday night, she was doing this. This was Saturday night, mind you. Okay. And they told her to step back. She asked why. Simple fact. Woman, 5'4", maybe, from what I can figure out, between 5'2" and 5'4", maybe 120 pounds wet. That's my assumption from reading all the information. He chose, instead of answer a simple question, that's all he had to do, was knock this woman out. On her video, and mind you, she was live, and hopefully we'll start, maybe when Summer talks about it, that some of these videos will be posted to whoever has not seen it, and I'm sure everybody has seen it.
We're actually going to be playing
Yeah.
some videos.
Okay,
The video
that's what I figured. So he knocked her out. As she's laying on the ground, that we can tell because the camera was not in an upright position anymore, she starts snoring, and he's yelling, "Don't resist, don't resist." How is anybody resisting when they are knocked unconscious? She hit so hard, she went completely unconscious in a tenth of a second of hitting the ground. And this is what this man did to her. This is what this monster, I can't even call him a man. Yeah, you can hear the snoring before he says, "Stop resisting." And she was asking a simple question.
Yes.
So,
Sorry.
no, that's fine. So what ended up happening, he's yelling, "Stop resisting," while she is knocked out. She had breathing. In the medical field, we call it agonal. Some people hear it as snoring, and it is normally due to a head trauma, concussion, head injury, swelling of the brain, those types of things. And she also, at the time, after the fact, we found out dislocated shoulder and an elbow, facial lacerations. She had sutures in her nose. But that is what this man did, or this monster. I can't even call him a man, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a monster. That's how I'm going to address
I
him,
know,
because
and that's how I'm trying to address him. But this is what he
she
did.
also has, if I'm not mistaken, she has stitches, and we'll play the video here in a little bit, but she has stitches in her eye and in her mouth area.
Yeah, I saw the mouth and nose area. I've grabbed a couple of pictures and zoomed in, and I watched. She finally got out after being taken to the hospital, taken to 2 different police departments. And she ended up, it's called Tyrant, T-A-R-A-N-T or something like that. Tarrant, however you want to say it. I'm calling it Tyrant like everybody else did. But, and I'm sure you'll go over it. The problem is that here you have somebody who's supposed to protect the public just injured somebody. An innocent person asking a question. It is our constitutional right in the United States to audit the police, to film out in public where privacy is not expected. And he chose to be this violent criminal monster.
Yeah, 100%.
And
100%. I'm
here
going to
we
take, I definitely wanted to keep his picture up for a second and I will throw it up there. And there's also another picture that I want to throw up because we have heard a lot about him, but in the video, which you guys will hear in just a little bit, you will hear a female at the very end. You see a female over there by where they're at right before she gets, he detains her or arrests her. And I screenshotted that picture because I feel like her face needs to be seen as well. Because what
absolutely.
she is disgusting as well.
She's
She's a monster.
traumatized.
Our Carolina is traumatized.
Yeah,
She is a monster.
he
as well.
traumatized her.
Yes, 100%. So I just want to make sure she gets some airtime as well, because I think that all of their faces, and I am working on finding out who she is, and I'm working on finding out who the other, which many people in the auditing community are working on finding out who these people are. But I screenshotted her face. I know it's a little, but definitely can tell who she is. So if you are in the Fort Worth area, be cautious of these people. If this monster or this monster pulls you over or anything like that, please be aware. Now, I'm pretty sure the one gentleman, this monster is on suspended leave, but she is definitely out there.
I think, and I'm verifying that allegedly he is terminated. Allegedly.
Oh, really?
He's
Yeah, allegedly.
Suspended.
Well, I knew he was suspended. Okay.
He
Well,
is
and
suspended.
hopefully a termination is coming because he damn well deserves it. And not only a termination, but he deserves charges, and so does she.
He deserves arrest.
Yeah, they both deserve to be arrested because sorry about that. I believe that with her, and you can hear her in the video, she says she's bleeding right before the video goes off. And I know it was her because in the video, right before everything's happening, there, she's actually Caroline was talking to her when the one officer came up, and from my understanding, from what I've learned throughout watching the videos, the officer that did all this to her wasn't even really, he was in his car and he came out of his car and did all this shit, from my understanding.
Yes, that is what I observed.
So if you see her, because she's still, as far as I know, actively duty in Fort Worth, Dallas, please be aware of this tyrant. All right, now I'm going to bring my panel up and let everybody take a break from them, because the more I look at them, it just makes my fucking blood boil. They're disgusting.
Yep.
All right, ladies, how's everybody doing? What's up?
Doing great.
So, everybody's been working really hard. So what, Mama Bear, do you have her video? For those that have not seen this yet, it's only a 7-minute video. I would like to play that way people can see what's going on, and then I'm going to play the video of her and her lawyer when she first got out.
Perfect.
Yep.
And any time that we see stuff like this going on, we definitely need to bring light to it in every arena that we can. So please share this, or you could go actually directly to her lawyer or her YouTube, which we will, if one of the mods could post Miss Carolina's YouTube in here, we definitely want to get that in here, and her lawyer's page link as well. And you can catch yourself up with as much stuff as you need and share them on all your platforms, because these are the type of things that need to be brought light. This Miss Carolina needs everybody's support. I'll be honest, I didn't know of her until Saturday morning. But since I've known about it, I can't stop thinking about her. And I'm grateful she's alive, because those of us that know, when somebody gets knocked out like that and snores like that, it's usually it can end up in a bad situation. And as we've seen her, her injuries are just like Tommy said, in a matter of seconds, that much damage was done. This man not only deserves to be fired, but and the lady that was standing there as well, and anybody else that was in that area and did not stop him, they need to be charged. And it's just absolutely insane to me. Every single day in America, this stuff is happening. All right, here we go. This is Miss Carolina and Fort Worth page. Please, you guys, go like and subscribe. Show her some love. Let her know that you're sending her good energy for healing. I will be sharing her direct PayPal, but we tried to before the show came on. For some reason, it's not working. So as soon as we get that and see that it's working, I am going to be sharing her direct PayPal. So if anybody wants to donate with lawyer fees or anything like that, I'm sure that it would be much appreciated. You do not have to, but it is something that you can do, right? As a community, as people, regardless if you're a protester, an auditor, or just a person that knows this shit is not okay, we have to pull together. We have to unite. We have to come onto one accord because them motherfuckers are sitting and getting their stories and bullshit together, and they're getting their support and their lawyers and all the dumb shit they're gonna hide behind this. And that means we have to come together too and support each other. So, Miss Caroline, we have not met and we haven't even talked, but just know that all of the prayers and good energy is coming our way. And anything that the Hot Mess crew can do to help you on anything, please, don't hesitate to reach out if she happens to see this.
Why is it doing this?
What's going on?
It's spinning.
And there is some of the links that you can donate to if you decide you want to donate. And this stuff goes directly to Miss Caroline. That was something that was very important for me to make sure.
Did it just kick me out of StreamYard?
No, you're still in here. Oh, it's all good, 420. But thank you, sweetie. Thank you for trying. But yeah, they'll get to it.
The video is spinning.
The video's spinning. Which video are you playing? Hers?
Yeah.
Let me go look on her page.
There we go.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys, we are gonna play this. Let's see.
There we go.
This is a video. It's a 7-minute video. I am going to play the whole video. And the reason I'm going to play for the whole video is just for the people that say, well, what was leading up to this? Blah, 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 blah. Because I have watched this video. I can't tell you how many times. I know a lot of people in this chat and on this panel have watched this a million times. It's a very short video. It is her, First Amendment right to sit here and be, go and film. And so, in my opinion, I don't think she was aggressive. I don't think there was anything wrong with what she did. I think that it was absolutely ridiculous what these monsters did to this woman. And I hope that everybody needs to pull together and stand with her as she fights for justice, because this is just completely fucking insane. All right, you're gonna share it for us, Mama? There? Mama Bear, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, can you share the video?
Right.
We're just having a couple technical difficulties, guys. It wouldn't be the Hot Mess Summer Show without technical
I was
difficulties,
going
right?
to say, isn't that what we do?
We've never been able to do one show and not have some technical difficulties, so it's all good. I can't even say the word right. It's all great. While Mama Bear is working on that, I am going to take a 2-second break and just talk about some local stuff that we had. Huh?
Hold on.
Yeah, you guys have some huge local stuff going on too.
Oh, it has been a busy day in Louisville, Kentucky. So McDonald's eyebrow chief has resigned today. There's a lot of things going on, and we're going to kind of get more into that. But also another officer was arrested today for wrecking his patrol car in Bullitt County. There's the huge sex scandal that's coming out of domestic violence unit and sex crime unit. which that will tie into things that we talked about back in November of last year. So when I get into all that, you guys will see that. So we've got a whole nother show coming up with all kinds of local shit that is really going to pull some pieces together. And maybe give people a little bit of a better understanding, because there's been a lot of news breaking stories about the sex crime unit and the domestic violent unit having sex parties and all kinds of what I would feel is inappropriate things going on. And if some of you all remember back in November around Thanksgiving time, the same time we were in court for the Breonna Taylor stuff, federal stuff, I also went and gave a victim impact statement in Travis's case, which was our protest brother that got killed. And I also had to go and testify and be a witness because of some things that were going on, lying about in the sex crimes unit. And we actually won that case. And so now, months later, there's other lawsuits and things coming out that have to do with some of the things we talked about in our whistleblower case. So I'm going to say, what is today? Tuesday, probably Friday, no later than Saturday. And the reason why it's taking me a little bit is because I'm doing some pretty deep diving and trying to, let's say, expose some shit. So I want to make sure that I have all my T's crossed and my I's dotted, per se. So Friday or Saturday, we will have a really very interesting story. Oh, Mama Bear got kicked out. Okay, well, try to come back in. Let me see. Invite guests. Copy. Post. Bow, chicka, bow. I need to pin that. There we go. Let me go pin that real quick. There you go, Mama Bear. Oh, Christine just got kicked. What is going on? The energies to be is like playing. Tommy, can you do me a favor, and can you, I don't know if you did already, will you post Miss Caroline's video, the 7-minute video, in the comments? That way, at least that part's already done. I want to make sure that I give her due credit, and plus, I would love for my community to go over and sub to her. All right, welcome back.
I don't know what happened.
StreamYard's playing games today, I see.
Yeah, it's like, boom, there you go. So we're waiting for Mama Bear to come back.
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
Well, I just wanted to say that she has a very good attorney, C.J. Grisham. We'll get the link up for him also. And this afternoon, he was in Killeen, Texas, serving them with federal paperwork.
Right.
And lawsuit because of of something else. But this is the type of attorney she has. And this attorney has consistently, since Sunday, has kept everybody up to date on what is going on.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he seems like a really, like, yeah, I don't know him, obviously. I'm not in Fort Worth. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, but he seems like he's a good lawyer, somebody that'll be able to handle this, because one thing I will say is not all lawyers are even willing to take on police departments. So ones that are,
Yeah.
salute.
Oh, him talking, listening to him and watching over and over. And so while we're waiting, and I'm sure you have found some stuff, as I said, this isn't the monster's first rodeo with being a cop with brutality issues.
Yeah, why don't you tell us some of the stuff you found?
Well, 2014, he was let go with Irvine, Texas. And he felt he was unfairly treated and let go, so he filed a lawsuit because of police brutality that he was accused of, and he is denying. And he was apparently portraying himself not in the conduct of a police officer, and Irvine, Texas had to let him go. I found another one that I'm still researching because it's harder for me to find in Texas, but apparently there was another incident in 2021. Same type of accusation, same type of being disciplined. They hold on to their disciplines very, very tightly in Texas. But all these FOIAs should come out and show us something. But there is another situation a year ago that in 2021, 2022, oh, and I guess we're 2 years now, where he apparently did police brutality and ended up somebody into the hospital. She has had, this officer is not new to Caroline. It seems like that every time he saw Caroline out, he harassed her, he bullied her, he made comments were inappropriate and totally off the wall. Um, and there's a friend of hers, and I'm trying to find the body cam footage, and his name's Manuel Mantra, and Tommy V posted it, his link. He had was arrested, and supposedly drugs were planted on him, and he just got that released off his record. He was innocent, he didn't do anything, but this officer has had a body camera, and they were watching him on this body camera plant the drugs.
Yeah.
Just saying, this is a bad guy all the way around.
Usually these dirty ass cops, like, and just Julia. So what we are talking about is a lady in Fort Worth, Texas, that was brutally brutalized by some police down there. And so this happened Sunday night around 3 a.m, I think it was, somewhere around there, give or take some time, because I'm not good with the time. But
I don't think
literally
that's the one. I think I grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah, it was
I was
1
hurrying
o'clock.
too quick. I was hurrying.
You have the right one. All right, do we have it now?
Let me grab it. I was hurrying too quick.
Okay, if you can't do it, I can probably see if Casey can come up and help.
No,
with that.
I got it.
It doesn't.
I grabbed the wrong one. I was hurrying too quick, trying to get
let's
it
go
up
back
too
and
quick.
I want to try to. Yeah. Okay. Can we go get?
I grabbed it too quick. I was trying to get it up too quick.
Can we go? Can you go get it then? That's fine.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I'm on her channel. I was trying too quick.
Okay, media. Okay, it's all good.
I gotta slow down. I gotta slow down.
Okay, just take a breath, please. It's all good. It's
Yeah,
okay.
because we're talking about the monster. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all don't rush yourself. It's all good, babe. In, out.
There
Remember
we
what I
go.
told you earlier? This shit's gonna be
Perfect.
heavy.
There it is.
That's right.
All right.
There you go.
It's
And
not sure.
this may be sensitive to some people, so just try to read through it.
Yeah, and like I said, there is trigger warnings on this, and if it's too much for you, if police brutality and seeing, you don't physically see what happens. Okay, Mama Bear, you don't physically see what happens of what we're going to show you, but you definitely hear what's going on. And then after this, I will play another video that you will actually see injuries. And so if this is too much for anybody, I'm giving you a fair warning right now. This is your trigger warning, and I will give another trigger warning when I go to the next video. But it is important to see this stuff, and it is very important for Miss Caroline for us to share this, and we get these stories out so people know what's going on. She's not perfect, but she is definitely a hero in her community, 100%. And you know what? Good vibes, and I respect that, because I say it all the time. I'm not perfect, but I do good shit in my community. You know what I mean? And usually it's it's those of us that aren't perfect that make the best community people. So because we've been through some shit and understand that.
Is it playing?
I'll tell you in just a second. I was waiting for you to let me know.
Okay.
Here? Nope. You got to share it with me.
I did share it.
It's not you didn't share it on StreamYard. It's not coming through. And I'll be honest, I'm not great at this part, so I'm being as patient as I can.
Hold on. Let me share it again.
Okay. And for anybody that is helping bring awareness to this case and different things like that, make sure you take care of yourself as well. Step away from it from time to time, get some sleep, go for a walk. This kind of work can be very, very, very heavy. So, just please take care of yourself, to everybody. What's up, sweetie? Yeah, so what we're talking about, I don't know if you heard me while you were in the process of switching, is there was a lady, Carolyn Rodriguez in Fort Worth, Texas. We're going to show a video of what happened while she was out. There was some police officers towing some cars in a private parking lot. She was videotaping them. It is her right to do that. It is her First Amendment right, actually, to do that. She was not being aggressive. She was not any of that. And so we're going to show that video, and then you're going to be able to hear kind of what's going on towards the end. And then we're going to show a video of her getting out with her injuries. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I seen that video of her, when her lawyer turned that camera around on her, I cried. I could not believe that woman looked like that. And it made me so fucking mad. Because yet here again, let me go ahead and just show this person's face real quick. Like I said, we're going to show these monsters throughout the show, because if you're in the Fort Worth area, your loved ones need to be aware of who these people are, because they are tyrants. This man, in a matter of milliseconds, changed a woman's life. Now, luckily, by the grace of God or whatever good energy you believe in, she is still alive to tell her story. And this woman also stood by and did nothing. Okay. And this woman also stood by and did nothing. At the end of the video, you'll hear her say she's bleeding.
Okay, I'm ready to share it.
Okay, go ahead and share it. I'm just waiting on you and I can bring it up.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, it's not sharing, sweetie.
Still not sharing?
No.
Because I presented it.
It's I'm looking right now. It's not.
I presented it.
Casey, are you around? Or for that matter, anybody that has ability to share the actual video?
Share screen. Are you on Windows or Chrome?
Sweetie, I'm on StreamYard.
That's what I came in under.
Yeah, I'm on. I guess it's through Google, right? I don't. Can you share the? I don't want the. I want the video shared on my screen. I don't want to watch it off of anything else. So if anybody, okay, boom. Wait a minute, Mama. I got it. Look at that shit.
I'm going full screen.
Full screen. All right, this is a 7-minute video. I will pause in the middle of it. I'm not worried about, anything getting a strike or anything like that, because we are showing this video for educational purposes. And again, this is a trigger warning. There's not much in this, but at the end, you will hear some things that could bother you. I know it bothered me. So Mama Bear, go ahead and play the video. This is Miss Caroline Rodriguez in Fort Worth, Texas. Everybody mute up except for...
Here I was over here and they're all coming. They think my was with me. That's what the problem is. And we're back. And we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what I did. I really don't. It's so hard. It's got a brand new program to it. But now everybody, all these cops are coming up here. They must think they saw me. I know. They probably think my was with me and he's not. That's why they came over here. That's the tow truck. That's their discussion over here. They're having a discussion over here. They're saying, okay, we're going to tell this, we're going to tell that. Let's see. What are we going to do? Where'd you, I bet it's a cop car that's broken. That's hilarious if it is. Predator ones. Predator tow truck drivers. They're the worst. We have a black officer? That's amazing. Yay. No, it's not. It's a white guy. No, he's Mexican. What's going on? Don't say something, I dare you. Fire. He said we were about to tow this car off. They're towing a bunch of cars off. Like that shows really they're trying to build the entertainment district up, right? And this is a great way to do it. This is great. This is great for community relations. Isn't this a great idea for community relations to start towing people's cars? I think that's a wonderful idea. Yeah, that's the driver. These guys are staring at me like I'm crazy. It's really late for people, huh? Good to see everybody. Yeah, they're gonna open up some extra parking spots. It's great. It's great for community policing. Really good. Let's see what the sign says.
Now, can you pause this for a minute, Mama?
That's great for community relations.
So to me, and I don't know, I'm going to ask you ladies as well. I don't think that her tone is out of order. I don't think that she is being in the middle of anything, being disruptive, anything like that. What do you want?
Nothing. No.
Even her, I would even go as far as saying, as of right now, even the tone of her voice could only probably be heard by like her.
Yeah. And you're right. Her and the people that are watching her.
Right, exactly. The people that are watching her, because her tone is not loud at all. She's not out of order, disrespectful. I just want to make sure that we see that. And I point that very calm. Exactly, Newfie. She's very calm, very, All right, go ahead, Mama Bear.
That shows the spirit. That's the spirit. Fuck somebody, stay up. That's great for community policing, like they're trying to build up the entertainment center. But now you're going to tell everybody's shit. So you're going to tell this one. They did the plain view doctrine on it. How the hell are you going to tow off a private parking lot? Are you allowed to tow off a private parking lot? Are you allowed to tow off a private parking lot? Oh, you're going to ignore me? Okay. Be a dick. You were a dick to me one other night, too. It's Mr. Dickhead. He's the only tow truck driver that's ever been rude to me.
Even that, I don't think is out of order.
This is nothing about, it says, the signs do not, this is a private parking lot. So they're going to tow all these cars off on people who are still working or think they're safe. It's a private parking lot. It doesn't say any, there's no towing. It won't be enforced law signs. Let's look for them. Do you see any towing will be strictly enforced signs? I don't see any. So there's no signs that say towing will be enforced. What does this say? This is validated parking. It says please register upon parking. Then validate parking. Scan code and take pay. Failure to pay or extend the time may result in boot or tow. Please register upon parking. Who do they register with? Okay, here it says, here's a sign. Does anybody know how to do these? This is what the sign says. I got to scratch so let me focus in. Here's what the signs say. The signs say, validated parking. Please register upon parking. Business can then validate parking for Folk Street warehouses. Ways to validate. You can scan the QR code or text pay. Failure to pay or extend time may result in boots. Okay, so how do they know if they paid or not?
Can you pause right there?
That's what I want to know. How do they know if they paid or not?
Now, I just do want to say something. I can't help it. We have these things right here, right? And so there is a lot of cities that are turning app-wise or scan-wise, and you can pay with your phone and you can add money and stuff like that. So that's what this is. It's still to me a private parking lot, and still with all that, even if all these cars, their times were out, that still was no reason for any of the things that are about to occur to occur. Her tones are not out of order. She's not out of order. Nothing. Go ahead, Mama Bear.
How do you know if they paid or not? How do you guys know if they paid or not? Oh, they're going to ignore me too. Help, rape, fire, 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 fire.
Remember those words.
Right,
Remember
because,
them words
yeah.
that she just said.
And again, even that
Remember-
not being loud, there's no one else around except for the police, right? So there's not, you know, she's being sarcastic, and this is also in Fort Worth, Texas. By the way, just so if anybody needed to know that.
Remember them words she said.
Are you talking about the question?
That's great community relations.
Nope. Fire, fire.
Oh yeah,
I'm being
okay, go ahead.
Remember those words.
Right, go ahead and play.
How do you know if they paid or not, ladies? No, I'm not going to before. There's no emphasis. There's no nothing.
You can go to the other side of the street. You're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you
What are
again.
you talking about?
Go to the other side of the
Wait,
now.
wait, tell me why first.
You're under arrest. You're not.
No, 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 I'm not under. Okay, you
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
She's bleeding.
Can you rewind that just a little bit, please, and then pause it?
Harvard scientists have discovered that men over 40 who don't
That's all right. Just skip it. The video. It's all gravy. It's gonna probably have to play out because you're already in the commercial. Just let it play out until it says skip video. It's not gonna go until you
Don't
push
fail
play. Yeah.
bed use a 15-second trick to enhance their erection before going to sleep. Last Friday,
There you go. What kind of fucking commercial was that?
Went to.
You know how many times we get lied to a day, sir?
I'll go back to her video.
Okay. So she's gonna pull that clip up one more time because I want to show it one more time. And my bad for not asking to rewind it before it ended. I know better. Okay, so there's nothing in this video that I have seen that makes you even think, oh, you know, she better chill out or they're gonna fight, you know, do something stupid or anything at all. Nothing at all. And for this officer, and I'm going to play a video here in a second, and I'm really honing in on this because I need you all to understand, because for those of you that have not seen her injuries yet, if you don't get pissed about this, I got to question your heart as a human being. Like real shit. Because it's insane. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. When he is sitting there and he is saying, stop arresting, help me out somebody, resisting, she was already knocked out. That snoring, she was already knocked out. In a millisecond. That fucking quick. Because he had his dick up his ass or something. I don't know. I don't know what his fucking, he had a bad day. I don't know what his fucking problem was. But it wasn't her. Christine, do you have anything to add, sweetie? Why Mama Bear works on the bringing it back?
Well,
up?
I just think it's important, and
Is it
And-
out?
hold on. And before, and Christine, you have some medical experience. Can
Yes.
you give us some information on that aspect?
yes, and that's where and when you see the injuries, I'm going to bring a little bit of aspect on that too. So that is what we call agonal breathing in the medical field. Some people hear it as snoring. A few, and I'm going to say it is not a death snore. Okay, it's not. Now, can this agonal breathing due to a head injury, head trauma, lead to worsening conditions? Absolutely. Depends upon how fast that swelling of that brain is happening And that is what happened. She immediately went down, immediately hit her head, and immediately caused the swelling of the brain. And that is where that breathing comes into play.
I'm ready.
And wouldn't you say that she was already down and out while he was screaming, "Stop the resisting," which we know that they're trained to do that because that covers their asses, right? But wouldn't you agree with that?
Oh, 100% I would agree. And he didn't just strip her. She just didn't fall.
No,
That was something hard that she was, and allegedly, I don't know what happened. We'll find out when the body cam is ever released, but she just didn't trip and fall. And nor was she able to use her hands to catch herself, as we'll see what's going to be happening with her injuries. This
Right.
was a deliberate infliction of harm onto somebody.
100%. And good back, you're absolutely right. I myself have a TBI, right? So I understand wholeheartedly, you know, and just depending on how serious this injury to everything is I mean, this is a life. He changed her life, and I don't know if people understand that. Like when you have a TBI, it changes you. Everything about you changes. Nothing's normal anymore. So, and depending on how severe hers is, because if I'm not mistaken, Christine, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's probably levels just like everything else. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like, right.
And once we start seeing her face, I have huge questions, but I haven't seen any medical release on what her injuries were and when I tell you about it, you'll understand and a little bit more.
Right. All right. Mama Bear is going to go ahead and play. We're just going to play, for right here. And because I want you all to understand this. Listen, hear it, feel it.
How do you know if they
In a
paid
minute,
or
I'm going
not,
to show you her injuries.
ladies? Hey, ladies, nothing.
You can go to the other side of the street. You're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you
What are
again.
you talking about?
Go to the other side of the street right
Why?
now.
Wait, tell me why first.
We're doing an
You're under arrest. You're not.
No, I'm not under. Okay, you
Stop resisting.
Okay.
Stop resisting.
Do you hear that? Christine? Everybody hear the
Yeah, we
girl?
hear-
Again, oh yeah, we heard it.
Yeah, we
You
hear
can hear.
I've listened to it literally 30 times.
Man,
That's why I'm so thorough right now. So I'm pretty. I want to go to Texas. That's how upset I am.
I'm just it sickens me.
If it's just like, man, if I had calculated, yeah. I mean, I can't go to Texas. I have too much stuff going on. But I don't know. I might have to make a trip down. Mama Bear, can you bring up the other video? And so the next video that I'm going to show you guys is a video of her lawyer, which we have posted. And if Tommy or somebody can post her lawyer's page again, and her page again for that matter. And please, you guys, go sub to this page. Go show this woman support. She needs the support. And so what I was, her lawyer gave updates through the whole process, you know, to try to, you know, let everybody know what was going on. Because to be honest with you, nobody knew anything. It was kind of crazy. It was, you know, people didn't know if she was alive, if she was not, you know, if she was okay, if she was at the hospital, if she was in a jail, or, you know, it's been a little crazy. And it's been a lot of stuff happening very quick, as anybody that's experienced these type of things know that literally as soon as this happens, your whole life changes. I mean, when I say what happens, I mean police brutality. And thank goodness, by the grace of God or whatever good energy you believe in, she's alive, because she very much, this could be a whole different conversation right now. I need people to understand that, right? And for those that know, you know. So we're gonna get Mama Bear to I'm gonna take this one down because we've done that, and I'm gonna bring up her lawyer one. And so yes, we are there. I do believe they are waiting on some body cams to come out. And again, if you guys follow her lawyer and her page as well, and that's why I'm doing this show, is because I want more people to know about it. I want you to go see for yourself. And whatever way you feel led to help, even if it's just sharing her story, I think it's important. And so, you know, a lot of people in this community and people that watch this have been affected by the police in one way or another. So, yeah, it's too much, you guys. It's too much.
And I want people to pay attention to this when she says this. She does not remember an ambulance ride.
Yeah, yeah. There was a couple
That's
things to remember.
that's going to be a big cue here.
And the reason why, I did ask, I mean, obviously, Mama Bear and Christine are always a part of, what we do. But I specifically wanted them to, because I know all three of us have been hitting hard and trying to dig and find shit out and, just whatever way we can help and see what's going on. And I think there's hundreds of thousand people, honestly, that are doing that on YouTube, especially. So shout out to every creator that has brought light to her story. Shout out to every single person that, every mod that's shared links in each other's chats about her story, got on panels and talked about it. Shout out to all you guys, because that's what it's going to take. And you don't have to know her and to know what this is wrong. This is so fucking wrong.
And the only way we're going to get things like this to stop happening is we get it out to the public.
Right.
Or my next door neighbor who has no interactions with the police. How would they feel if that was you? So even though we don't know this person, her story has got to get out in order to stop police brutality.
100%. 100%. And she very well could be you. She very well could be a family member in your family or a person in your community. It's happening too often in too many places. Whether it's Louisville, Kentucky, where I see, shit happening every day, or, even Fort Worth, Texas sounds like it's got some interesting shit going on. And now it's got the internet's attention, and that's what's the beautiful thing about the internet, because we can be very toxic, but we can be very, very fucking good when we need to be. So Fort Worth, thank you, and not thank you, actually. Fuck you, Fort Worth. But you have now invited all of us in your business, and the one thing about YouTube is we know how to get in your motherfucking business.
Yeah, we do.
So, I didn't think we were going to be in Fort Worth, but we are, and we're not going anywhere until Miss Rodriguez gets the justice she deserves. And this will be all the way from across seas to Canada to everywhere, because that's what the internet does.
It's in Australia.
It's everywhere.
It's
everywhere.
in Peru. It's in Australia. Right. It's in the UK. It's in Thailand.
Right.
It has gone around the globe.
Exactly.
So congratulations.
Not only, and we have to keep up, right? We have to keep sharing her story. We have to keep following up on the updates. That's why I want you guys to go subscribe to her page. I want you to go subscribe to her lawyer's page.
Hold up.
Keep up.
Newfie, you think Canada doesn't have an attitude?
No, Mama Bear. No, not right now. We're doing this for Miss Rodriguez.
Okay.
Everything else is going to be left to the side, period.
I'm ready.
All right.
You ready?
Yep, I'm bringing you up right now, babe. All right, so before she plays this is, and again, I'm showing these whole videos because I want you all to see the whole videos. That way you can hear and see and understand, you know what I mean? So we are going to, this is her lawyer. This is when she has came out. And so we're going to play it. I am going to pause it periodically, commentary over it a little bit. But again, go ahead, Mama Bear. Everybody mute up.
Trying to let people know, like, when you were moved and when we found out you were alive.
Yeah, I didn't even remember.
No, it's looking at me right now.
I don't even remember being in the ambulance. If I even took the ambulance to the hospital.
Okay, here we go. Looks like it's... All right, hey.
Pause. Yeah, I am going to give a trigger warning. This is a trigger warning. If serious injuries are too much for you, please turn away from the camera for probably this video is not for you. And so this is for educational purposes. This is for people have to get this. People have to see what's going on, and know what has happened to Miss Rodriguez. This is not okay, and we're not dealing with it. So again, if you cannot handle it, this is your time to get off. I'm going to count to 5 backwards, and then I'm going to ask Mama Bear to play the video. Once again, this is your trigger warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Hey everybody, I am Carolyn just got out, I guess about 20 minutes ago,
Yeah, about
something like
20
that.
minutes ago.
About 20 minutes ago. And I can confirm that she's alive. She's right here in front of me. She needs to go home and get some rest and obviously clean herself up a little bit. Do you want people to see you?
Yeah, they can see what it looks like.
All right. So here's our little hero here.
This is what happens when you get excessive force under you.
Yep. But I will tell you that there has been an outpouring from around the country of people sharing the story, making phone calls. I think the fact that nobody's returned my phone calls means they know they're in trouble.
Yeah.
So we're going to fight these charges.
I got my arm all messed up.
So tell them everything that happened. Like what are your injuries?
I don't know. I don't remember going from the place I got injured to the hospital. I don't remember any of that. I don't remember going to the jail. So I was knocked unconscious, but I know I got stitches here. And since I have some stitches here.
Yeah, she's got stitches in her right eye.
My elbow was knocked out of socket. My shoulder was knocked out of socket. And if you fentanyl, I mean, put those all back together. So it's my bones of my elbow were sticking out like this. That's about it. And they just used a lot of excessive force on me. I got some nice eye shadow on now. So this is what happens when you film the police and they don't like you, Officer Krueger.
Well, let me ask you also, for everybody's sake, is how do you feel? I mean, obviously you're probably in some pain, right?
I'm in some pain. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Okay. What can people do for you? What do you need?
Just always film the police. Always film them. That's all you have to do is always film them. Always make sure that you have a record of what they do to you. Basically. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna. She needs to get home, guys. I know you probably want to talk more. People talking about how they're crying for you right now. Hugs to Caroline. You're amazing. So it's unfortunate, guys. What you just saw. This wasn't in Iran. This wasn't in North Korea. This wasn't in Cuba. This is here in Texas, the heart of the United States of America, where you saw what her government did to her for nothing more than holding a camera and asking a question. Everybody knows what happened. That cannot stand. It cannot stand. We need to take a stand and start fighting back however we can, whatever it means. And I don't mean like picking up guns and stuff. I'm talking about doing everything we possibly can. And you live nearby, right? Mm-hmm. So you're on your way home and going to get some rest. Mm-hmm. So
appreciate everybody.
I would probably, she appreciates everybody. She said, I would just ask you to give her some time to relax and kind of take everything in, and because this is a traumatic event. So anyway, just give her some time, guys. Let her heal, and she'll probably do a live stream when she's ready to do a live stream. All right. And she'll update you herself. I just wanted to let you know that we've met, and I will be going over kind of what our plans are moving forward. But I'm going to end this right now. All right, I just wanted to show you the proof of life. All right. There's the proof of life. She's alive, and she is in good spirits, although her body's broken. You can't, you might be able to break her bones, but you'll never break her spirit. That's who she is. Great. All right. And a lot of people saying, we love you.
Thank you. Thank you for
Carolyn,
the support.
And she thank you for the support. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
I'm going to pause that in case you want me to rewind it, because it's only 2 seconds left.
Yeah, go ahead and just rewind to like where her injuries are, and you can just pause it there. So did you guys see it? I'm just going to show it one more time because I want again to understand what this woman has went through. It's not okay. You know what I mean? You can go just, what are you doing? Oh, there we are. She's driving. I was like, where are we going? I'm watching the little the arrow. Let's see, her face is probably hit first after so we were talking, and I don't know, you know what I mean? It looked like he hit a curb or something like that. I mean, either way, if he hit the straight concrete, that's just insane. In a matter of milliseconds. We watched it, we heard it go down. Go ahead, Christine.
I just want to intervene here. So if anybody scrolls in and looks a little bit further, because they're saying, oh, she must hit the concrete hard, her face. Normally you would see a whole lot more scrapes and road burn on her chin and on her forehead. My concern is what they call a coup counter coup. And what happens when somebody gets shaken and thrown down, or car accident, something where your head shakes the way it does, you get that bruising around your eyes, because what happened is that your brain goes from the front part of your head to the back part of your head, back to the front part of your head. And that's where a lot of bruising comes into play. Now, I'm just speculating. I'm just explaining what a coup counter coup is. I looked really closely because, everybody's saying, oh, she hit her face on the concrete. She hit her face on the curb. She tripped over. Where's the road rash? Where is the scrape and cut on her chin and on her forehead? I don't see them.
That's actually a good point because if you've seen people get slammed on the concrete and stuff, there usually is some kind of whatever. But again, we don't know what we know. One thing we do know is we know she did not deserve this. We know that this monster abused her in a very brutal way, and there's no other way to say it. You know what I mean? And so it's insane. Her arms messed up, her elbows messed up. She's got stitches in her lips and her eyes. She's bruised. Obviously she's in lots of pain. You know what I mean? It's unreal.
And yes, good vibe. She did hit the concrete, just not head on. Her nose might have hit it. The one side of her face might have. But if you look at the bruising on both sides of her eyes, that's where I'm coming up with the coup counter coup.
Yes. Yes, Shield. Actually, we do. What is this lady's age? I believe she's 59, somewhere around there.
Yeah, she's close to 60.
Yeah. So this is the monster that did this to her. I want to make sure and he is in the Fort Worth, Texas area. He is on suspension right now. Let me get this banner off of here. There you go. That's him. Also, you hear a woman's voice in that video. And I went back and screenshotted her face because, you know what? I believe she deserves some attention as well. So he is the one that threw him to the ground and stuff, but she stood there and did not stop him. Even when it went silence and everything, and even when she said there's blood, she didn't tell him. I didn't hear her screaming, saying, "Stop! You're going too far. What are you doing? This is unnecessary." I didn't hear her say any of that. So in my eyes, she's just as fucking as monster as he is.
There is another female there too, officer there, and we are unable to get her picture.
Well, we're working on some things, so stay tuned. This story's not over with. I want them exposed. I want those officers, especially the female that was standing with this woman right here when they were walking away. It's public. Everything's fucking public, and everything will come out. People deserve to know what's in their community, and I'm sure the Fort Worth area knows that these tyrants continue to abuse citizens. She has every right as an American to do what she did. She was not aggressive. She did not do anything fucking wrong. And now this woman has these, is lucky to even be alive and is having life-changing. I need people to understand this. Her life will never be the same again. Between the PTSD that she's going to deal with, and then the body changes that they've made now because of this abuser, this predator, this monster. I would not address this piece of shit as anything else more than a monster. And he deserves to be in jail immediately.
He's a tyrant.
And the cops were there because they were towing cars out of a lot. If you go back, actually, if you can post her last stream that all this happened on, Carolyn's, that would be awesome. And everybody can go back and you can watch it. You can pause it. You can look, and you know what I mean? Because I understand. Listen, I've watched this video a billion fucking times.
She asked, how do you know if they paid? How do you know?
Yes, actually, Chilled, he does have other complaints on him. Christine, was it you that had some complaint knowledge? Could you share that with the crowd, please?
I can go back. Hold on. Let me get back. Where'd I go?
We want to make sure that people understand who this tyrant is. And
So
if you're in the Fort Worth area, be aware. Go ahead.
So in Irvine, Texas, 2014-ish, he was let go by Irvine, Texas, and then tried to sue the police department regarding that his wrongful termination, that they accused him of actions unbecoming of a police officer, excessive use of force. So I can find it going back to date to 2014. Now, 2022, there was an issue. And if you watch some of these videos with Mata, with her, with the CJ Grissom, her attorney, you will see what kind of things that this monster has been doing. And it dates back to 2014.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just it's insane to me. And I mean, one thing that I love about the internet is there's a lot of people, especially in this community, whether you're a part of the hot mess and we do protesting and all that shit, or you're in the 1A community, the 2A, just fighting for people's rights. This is not okay. This is unacceptable on so many circumstances. This man should not be on suspended leave. This man should be in a fucking cell somewhere where he can't hurt anybody else. Because as long as he's walking the streets, in my eyes, he is a fucking tyrant to the community, and the community is in danger as long as he's free. And again, I don't want you all to forget that this woman right here, she is the voice that you hear that says she is bleeding. Not one time did she say, you need to fucking stop. So she doesn't get a pass over here in this crew or anywhere in this community. And when we find out who the rest of them are, they're not going to get a pass either, because not one of them motherfuckers came and ran to stop him. You don't hear an officer in the background or anywhere saying stop. How many times have we watched officers set back time and time again, story after story again, and majority of the time the people end up in a coffin. And nobody says shit. There's cops in jail right now because of that. And this crew needs to be the next one, because you know what? They're going to kill somebody. And you know what? Also, while we were digging around, because, there was a town hall meeting or whatever the fuck you call it today. And actually, Tommy or somebody can get the link to that and post that in the chat for anybody that would like to watch this as well.
That was ridiculous.
There were people that came and spoke. But one thing that I did learn is there was this blonde lady, and you have to kind of go for it, because if anybody knows about these town hall meetings and shit like that, they get all the first, right? And so people start talking, and there's this blonde lady there, and I myself, I'm going to go back and watch it as well, but she mentioned a couple names, and these two people are dead but because of the hands of this police department, right? And so now Miss Caroline Rodriguez is added. Now, thank goodness, by all good energies and the grace of God, this woman is still alive to tell her story and fight. But there's something going on there. So, all the people that I know that love to do research and like to dig and see what's going on, see what's going on. Because there's tons of citizens that are still there. And Miss Carolyn has to still be there. And I just want to say and give her a shout out. She is one of the bravest women, because after everything she's been through, now she didn't speak. She was going to speak, but she didn't speak. And I understand why she didn't. But she was there. And that she is a warrior and a hero, because after everything these idiots did to her, this woman, as brave as she is, showed up today and let them people know, you ain't breaking me and you're not going to stop. We're not stopping. You just invited the whole world into your fucking county. Christine, Mama Bear, sorry, let me get off my soapbox, but this shit's been having me heated, man. It's just, I'm so sick of the stories, time and time again.
At this council meeting, I was quite upset, because on council meetings, they have their agenda. They're normally legally have to go out 14 days in advance. But at the beginning of each one, the chairperson asked, is there any new agenda items? They could have put this on an agenda item, and they didn't. And then they escorted several people out because they were a little upset. And at the end, they didn't have any audience comments. They stopped it. Boom.
Right.
Done. They did not, in my opinion, they did not serve the people of Dallas-Fort Worth the way they're supposed to at that meeting.
Okay.
100%. Chill said, this is what happens to cops that get let go, which should be looked into. I do not think they should be allowed to be a police officer if they are let go for abuse or actions that does not reflect good standing. Yes, 100%. Abuse or murder or anything like exactly what Chill said. 100%. I agree. Sorry, I was going back up because I know I missed some of your all's comics. Tommy did put the video from the meeting today, and anybody can go back and watch that. Because, like I said, listen, I'm going to bring you everything that we find, right? And we're going to let you know when we're making assumptions on certain things, and we're going to let you know when shit is facts. And the facts are this man has been let go. He has previous situations. There's other people that have lost their life. 2 names I learned of today. If there's 2, there's probably more. So, yeah, I like exposing fucked up police departments. As, we are in Louisville, Kentucky, and LMPD chief just resigned today. Just saying. All right, Mama Bear, do you have anything else?
I'm going to see if I can pull up a file. Let me stop sharing this one.
Okay.
Let's see if I can pull up another file.
This is the monster that did this, and I'm sure we will be having follow-up stories to this. But also, please, you guys, go and subscribe to her YouTube page. That way, you can stay updated. And plus, you can show support because she's gonna need it. For those that have been through this shit, know that this is not gonna be an easy ride. You know what I mean? It's already a tough enough ride when you're bringing light to fucked up situations that they're doing. But then, then when you become a victim of their brutality, it's hard. You know what I mean? So I definitely want everybody to go support her, put some good energy, encouraging words on her page, and definitely go support her lawyer as well. And if you're subscribed to her page, then she'll be able to tell you exactly maybe how people can help when she gets to that point.
Did that share?
Let me check. Yes. All right, what's this?
Okay.
Let me take this down. Go ahead, you can start explaining.
Okay, remember I told you guys to remember what she said. She yelled, "Fire, fire."
Right.
She was charged with false alarm report.
They're so fucking stupid. And that's the shit they're reaching for, right? And they know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. And they're going to sit here and throw some fucking charges on this woman. Why? To try to make it look like that, once again, we're hiding behind, oh, well, she yelled fire, fire, so that was a reason. There was no fucking body around.
She was charged with resisting arrest, search, or transport. She was charged with interfering with public duties.
Yes, Andrea, you can put a link in. You can do it in backlink. Put a link back there. That's cool.
She was charged with evading arrest, detention. These are the 4 charges she was charged with.
Yes, she does. She and you know what? She's got a lot of friends, and she's got a whole lot of new friends as well.
She was processed before the magistrate the 24th at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Fucking crazy.
Now,
yeah, I said 3 a.m. So let me correct that. It was 1 a.m. So
she was arrested the day before and went to the hospital. She did not remember it. She went before the magistrate. Now, people had her bail set and delivered to, and she was bailed out. Shortly thereafter, she went to jail.
Christine, can you do me a favor and see what the link is? That because I can't tell right now. I don't have my other setup.
Shortly thereafter, she was bailed out of jail. Right. They held her at the jail all day long until the afternoon.
So what exactly, and I'm sorry, I know you said it again, but I'm going to have you say it one more time. What exactly did they, bullshit ass charges did they throw on this woman?
resisting arrest, search, or transport. She couldn't resist. They got
Look
her.
what she found. Look what Andrea found. Remember how, okay, so the gentleman that Andrea's talking about, we're going to show this video in a second. I'm sorry, Mama Bear. Go ahead. You go ahead and say what you were saying. I got excited and cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm working on this. Pull back, Summer. Go ahead.
False alarm, false arrest, or report, because she yelled, fire, fire, rape. They watched her video, and because he sat there listening to her, and she was joking around and yelled, fire, 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 rape, rape.
Right, and she didn't even say it that loud. So yeah, they probably did watch her video, and that's where they got it from. Because I can't even imagine it really hurt her.
Interfering with public duties, because she was filming and said something about them. Why are you guys removing these vehicles?
Right, right.
Evading arrest and detention. They gave her 2 minute, didn't even give her a minute to leave the area. They didn't even give her a minute to leave the area. And he is known to trump up charges to give you felonies.
Right.
He is known for it.
Was he on the Brady list at all?
No. We are trying to get a hold of this guy.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that too much.
Oh my gosh, I'm yelling and I'm on mute. No, he is not on the Brady list
No,
anywhere.
he is not. We searched
Right.
Irving. There is not one officer. There is not one officer in the Irving Police Department on the Brady list.
Well, I'll be honest with you though. The reason why that usually is because honestly, a lot of citizens don't know about that. They don't know that they can take their cases and put them as compliant. You know, when the officers are found doing wrong, and can add them to such thing as a Brady list.
Right.
And that's why it's important for us to talk about what a Brady list is. And so before we play this video that I definitely want to play, can you explain to people, Mama Bear, what exactly the Brady list is?
Okay. The Brady list is for anybody to file a complaint about officers. If you have the details about an officer, you can go on the Brady list. There is a link on the Brady list where you can get the paperwork, fill it out, and submit it to them. A citizen can do it. You can do it on a police officer. You can do it on an attorney. You can do it on a DA. You can do it on a judge. Fill the paperwork out and submit it.
Where would they, just so while we're, because this is a very, please people share this video. This is a very big piece of education right now. Where would people go to start the process for the Brady list?
I have the link. I will post the link in the channel.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys, Mama Bear is going to post the link of how you can get started. And like she said, if it's a lawyer, a judge, a DA, a cop, whatever in that frame, right? If you have complaints against them and you have the details of everything, and this is what it is, you can go to this link and you can report that. It is very important to get the knowledge out about Brady lists and follow through and make report these complaints to them. That way, you know what I mean? It educates people. I believe that it gives knowledge to empower to the community, because at least you'll know ahead of time of what the fuck you're working with, because they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that this person was involved in all this corrupt shit and yada, 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 and was fired and all these other things, right? They're just going to hire you and present him that he's the best officer in the world. And then he goes in your community and beats, rapes, murders, you know what I mean? Abuses. So the Brady list is very important.
Yes. And the paperwork is there. You can click on the link and turn them in. You could do just like the judge you took down, Summer. You can take that information and get that judge on the list.
Yes.
So get them on the list. Matter of fact, the Louisville
The chief of police is on the Brady list.
is
There's
on
plenty of people
that list.
There's a lot of little police on the Brady list, but the chief is definitely on the Brady list, and she resigned today because she was going to lose her job, so she tried to save face. But yeah, she McDonald Eyebrows did did resign today. So, and an officer in Louisville, Kentucky was arrested because he crashed his. You know, this is the crazy part, right? These motherfuckers in Louisville will shoot and kill people, come in people's home, kill them. You know what I mean? All this crazy shit, plant dope, do all the shit that they do, and they get arrested for crashing a cop car.
Yes. And they deserve to be on the list. And there's more that deserve to be on that list.
100%. Mama Bear, that link that's in the back with the video that Andrea posted, can you get that and share that? Because I want to play that. This is actually, so in the town meeting that happened today, and I don't know if that's technically what it's called. That's what I'm calling it. We all know what it is. A council, town council, yes. There was a gentleman that spoke on what happened to Miss Rodriguez, and so he actually told the people. He said this officer pulled a gun on me for jaywalking, and I was thinking to myself, and I didn't have time because I had to go down and deal with. I had to actually be a businesswoman today, which yay, that's always fun. So I didn't get time to do that actual part. Now I do know that there was a video, and so now we have it, and I want to play it. It's the first time I'm seeing it. But it's very interesting to me because, again, in this council, this meeting today, if you just go back and you listen, and like I said, I want to write the names. I want to get the names that the blonde hair lady says, because those are two serious cases that seem to be blood on their hands, as she worded it. So,
Mr. Manuel Monta, that's whose video. That is who the gun was pulled out on by the same monster. And as you listen to this video, look at how many people are arrested in that area for jaywalking. Swear to you.
we have children going missing. We have people being unalived, and you know what I mean.
That video is Fort Worth officer knocks out CFW.
Right. So.
Okay.
But I think have you watched Christine? I think
I did. You wanna show it.
Yeah, and so because I don't know whose video this is, I'm gonna say fair use thing. I'm gonna put my banner up for a second. I am gonna stop every couple minutes and commentary because I want this video to stay up. I don't think this person would strike us because it's bringing knowledge to what's going on, but I just want to be as cautious as I can.
No, I don't.
Fair Use Act. Just want to throw that out there. How you doing? This is all for educational purposes only. I will not be monetizing this video at all. Just FYI for everybody that knows that I am monetized. This video will not be monetized because that's not what this is for. This is to get the message out. This is to educate people what's going on, and especially people that are in the Fort Worth area need to understand what's going on. And sometimes even when you live in a community, you don't understand everything, and we want to bring as much knowledge to the community, and we want to support the victims of Fort Worth Police Department. So again, this is fair use only.
I'm ready when you are.
We're gonna pull that on up. I'm gonna take this on down. Again, education purposes only.
And I want everybody to go and like his site too, because he has some really good videos.
Yes, please. Somebody drop this person's channel in here. Drop the link. Please go and subscribe and everything. Louisville is having its own revolution right now. Yes, honey. Listen. It is a mountain, baby, but we are climbing that motherfucker, and we're not stopping. So I always tell everybody, people count Louisville out all the time, and I'm like, you don't want to count us out. We actually making some moves around here. Just like
yes.
All right.
That's Tommy. Right, push out that Brady list, Tommy. You ready?
Yes, let's do that.
How do you know if they paid or not, ladies?
That's the link.
Hey, ladies. Hey, Krueger. No, I'm not going to before. There's no investigation.
What was that name? Hold on, pause that real quick.
What are you talking about?
Somebody, when was this video? We don't have to. Yeah. Okay. Does she say Cougar?
Hold on. Oh, come on.
Ladies, hey Krueger.
She said Krueger.
Cougar. Yep, that's what she said.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. I'm just registered.
You're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you
What
again.
are you talking about?
Go to the other side of the street right
Why?
now.
Wait, tell me why first.
We're doing
You're under arrest. You're not.
No, I'm not under it. Okay, you go.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Why'd you pull a gun on me, pussy? You were scared or what? Of all of our accident report. What? You want me to answer your question? Yeah. Okay, you probably want to stop talking so I can answer that. I'm asking you. What's up? Okay. What? Repeat your question.
Pause this real quick.
Why'd you pull a gun on me? Once again, I'm not going to discuss. Scared. When did you?
All right, so I'm just gonna say this. He's a cocky little motherfucker. You can just totally tell by the vibe of him. Oh man, I look at his face and I just want to scream. All right, go ahead. I just had to say something. Commentary. Holler.
That I was being detained. Mr. Mona, all the details of the investigation will be in your report. You can look up in your discussion. Why didn't you give me a ticket then? Once again, jaywalker scared. Yeah, you gave me one afterwards, right? Instead of when I asked. Scumbag. Hey, man. Scumbag. You should probably call for backup. You're a fucking pussy. I'm sure you're scared. You should call for backup. Coward. Are you just going to be rude and then shut up, bitch? Shut up. You just said you don't want to answer questions. Shut the fuck up. It's not rude. Pulling a gun. Be quiet. Buddy. Talking about rude. You put a gun on me, bitch, for jaywalking. Talking about respectful and rude. You need to shut the fuck up. Because smarter, you look when you got your fucking dick lickers shut. Don't fucking play with me, man. And I asked you. Your statements are very rude. They seem to be so
Mama Bear, can you pause this one more time for me? Commentary. Is it just me or does he look like he's fucked up?
He's fucked up.
And
Like,
Good Vibes just said that even.
I'm like,
We all got the
he's a little yacked out or something. I don't know.
He looks higher than a kite. He looks stoned.
yeah.
He looks stoned.
Yeah, but Stone don't have you going and killing people. I think it's more the Stones. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I do
mean,
too.
I
And
gotta stick up for the potheads. Just saying.
Yeah. No, he's got the beady eyes. That's in a stoned look.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and play.
body camera. You took it off. Where's it at? Once again, you can get all of that documentation. No, I went. I went to the property room. They said y'all never turned one in. So again, where's my body camera? I went to the property room. If there's not one, y'all turned in. And
This motherfucker done
took
popped
it
the
off my
perk.
chest. After you took it off and handed it to her. Hey, what's your name and badge number, pig? You gave to him. I'll see you in court, wimp. Did you lie on the police report too? Don't worry about it. Perjury. Remember that shit. Remember what your supervisor said in court. Are you accusing me of a crime, Mr. Mona? Did you accuse me of a crime? I asked you a question. Did you lie on the police report? Because you're going to be put on the Brady list real soon. You know what that means, right? A Brady violation means when you lie on a police report, untruthfulness. When you file a false oath breaker.
I love that they're talking about the Brady list.
Huh? You're saying that I filed a false police report? Yeah. You're accusing me of a crime? What, you gonna arrest him for that now? You're gonna arrest him for speech now too? You're gonna pull your gun out on him for that? Do you have any factual basis for those allegations? Your body camera. Have you gotten a copy of it? Yeah, my body camera footage? Oh, don't worry about it. We are. Don't jaywalk. This guy will pull a gun out on you.
Wow.
Crazy.
So I said all
No
the
living
jaywalkers that
together.
are arrested.
Yeah, it's insane. Well, I think we have shared a lot of stuff that up to this point. I know my team, the Hot Mess Crew, we're going to be digging some more and looking at some more, and we're obviously going to be waiting to hear from Miss Caroline and her lawyer and stuff like that.
I'm trying to pull up one more thing. Give me a second. I wanted to pull up that from the meeting.
And if you are a member of our channel, I will be posting some of the different things that we shared. Well, I'll be posting all the things that we shared in the video tonight. It'll be in our members thing. So I'm trying to get better at giving my members some stuff. But every single thing that we've shared is already links in here too, so you can always go back in the comments and look for stuff, and you can do some research of your own. You know, the internet's good at bringing light to bullshit. Like I said, the internet can be toxic at times, but this is times that the internet does thrive. And so, share, most importantly, share, whether you share my video or you go directly to her page and her lawyer's page and share, or just share all of it, everything you come across stuff. You know what I mean? Because we got to get the word out. She needs all the support, and her and the rest of the community members and the victims of this tyrant police department deserve our support. Shout out to Christine. Woo woo to the Hot Mess members. Holler.
Yes, congratulations to them.
All right. Are you bringing anything up? I'm going to let Marcy come up for just a few seconds to give her opinion, because she's another person that does amazing work in the 1A community.
Go ahead.
What's up, beautiful?
Bye.
Hey, how's it going? Hey.
Another warrior.
I just wanted to let you guys know too.
Go ahead.
Right. I've been in the 1A for a long time in the community, and unfortunately it does come to this kind of thing for people to really come together and stop focusing on bullshit. But we need to fight together. It is us versus these cops. I think sometimes with people like Krueger.
Is it me, or is she having some audio problems?
I think she's having some audio problems.
That are allowed to abuse activists in the area. Jefferson hearing.
Can you, and Marcy, can you start over one more second, babe? Because you cut out bad, and I didn't hear anything you said a minute ago.
Yeah, sorry, I'm using Wi-Fi from my mom's, which is like not right here. But the Tatiana Jefferson murder trial hearing, they actually arrested Manuel Mata. He was viewing as media in the courtroom and revoked his bail as him as media viewing. It was like such the craziest weird, Twilight Zone. But this is the Twilight Zone we're dealing with these police and systems that we have in place. So I put that link in back chat if you guys want to check it out on your own, or if you want to post it, with the other links. I just wanted to let you guys know that's the one that got a gun pulled on him for jaywalking. So that's the same guy who got arrested at a totally unrelated hearing, like just as a retaliation thing. It's wild.
How long is the video?
It's like only a couple minutes, I think.
Okay, yeah, we can play that.
It's a long crime. Just did a little thing on it because everybody was like, "What the hell is going on?" Because it was just so out of the blue, like it was random as fuck. But just another thing that is going on down there. We've got good activists down there. It's just hard. It's hard fighting these guys when they're willing to go to any length.
Right.
But Carolina's resilience is strong. If anyone can do it and come back and be stronger for it, it's her.
Yeah, she's amazing, dude. She's, I just met her, or not even officially met her, but she's awesome.
Yeah, she's very cool. All right, well, thank you, ladies.
Babe, thank you for coming up. Mwah, mwah, bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Wow. Bye.
All right, girlie.
You-
So I'm gonna let Mama Bear show with the one thing she was showing, and then I guess we could close out with that video. Since we were talking about them anyway, and if there's something else, this is the stuff that's going on down there, and so here there'll be a couple different things you guys can look at. We'll drop the links. I think Christine's dropping some links in the chat, so you can also watch the stuff on your own. Mama Bear, you got anything for me?
Yep.
There it is. I see it. All right, what are we looking at, lady?
This is from Fort Worth Council. This is the official statement from Fort Worth Council member Chris Nettles.
Can you read that for us?
Fort Worth, Texas. I, council member Chris Nettles, first became aware of the arrest of Miss Carolyn Rodriguez on June 24th, 2024. It was through email from Fort Worth Police Department explaining a short review of what occurred on Sunday morning around 3:26 a.m. I received several emails from Fort Worth residents on disbelief of how Miss Carolyn Rodriguez was assaulted by Fort Worth officers. Remember that, officers. I took time later on Monday night to review the video and audio from Miss Carolyn Rodriguez recording. What I saw and heard was very alarming and inconsistent from initial reports from FYPD. In video provided by citizen Ms. Carolyn Rodriguez, I approached officers asking why they are towing vehicles at 6 minutes and 9 seconds of her video. At 6 minutes and 24 seconds, Ms. Rodriguez was placed under arrest. At 6 minutes and 29 seconds, Miss Carolyn was knocked to the ground, and you can hear what is believed Miss Carolyn snoring from being knocked unconscious. Due to the injuries Miss Carolyn Rodriguez sustained, video and audios made available by Miss Carolyn Rodriguez, I request that the FYPD release the body cam footage of her arrest immediately. I further request that a special call executive session be called for next Tuesday to discuss with legal and FYPD command staff on what actually occurred on that night in question. I later request that mayor and council call a special citizen public comment meeting next Tuesday to hear concerns from our residents. If these requests are not made, council will not hear from residents publicly or discuss this matter until August 6, 2024, when council will resume. That's too long and completely unacceptable for this city to wait. Christopher Nettles, council member, District 8.
Mama
Well,
Bear, I called it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Earlier today when we were on a live stream, I was up on panel and I said what they need to do and what they can do is make an emergency council meeting.
Yep.
And we need to make an emergency town hall meeting so that everybody is heard. And here we are.
Yep. Well, like I said, this is going to be a long road, as you know, most people that are in this community know that, and anybody that's watching that have been affected by this, right? And by police brutality, and we definitely want to, like I continue to say, Caroline is a hero. She is a warrior, and it's just this is happening too much, too often, and it's ridiculous, and I do agree with Marcy. When you are people that protest and advocate and bring knowledge to everything, then people, especially police, are going to attack you. They're going to push against you. They're going to harass you. They're going to go out of their way to be the dicks that they can be. And so it's just this is happening too much and too often. Is there anything else that you wanted to show before we show this last video? What's up, Taylor?
Nope, that was what I had to show. I wanted to
All
make
right.
sure that got
So
out.
we're gonna.
That
All right,
there
we're
is
gonna go ahead and
somebody.
show that video and then commentary on it for a second, and then we'll probably wrap it up because I didn't really want to go this long on it, but there's so much information that needed to be shared. You know what I mean? Um, so we'll bring this up, and this is Christine. Can you explain this video?
Which one is it? I'm sorry.
Oh wait, this is the one Marcy put in the back. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I-
this
So
is
it's
law and
so it's
order one.
regarding Manny
Yes.
Mata. He is the one that she was talking about that was at a meeting and they revoked his bail and arrested him.
Yes, that's what it is. So, and he's another gentleman that has been terrorized by the Fort Worth Police Department, and so we're gonna play one of his videos, and I am talking about his stuff too because he went today and he spoke on the stuff that has happened to him and how wrong it was of what happened to Carolyn. And so I just want to, I think that you can't talk about one without the other, you know what I mean? And the rest of the victims that we're going to be bringing light that this police department unfortunately has made them victims.
Okay, which video is it? The one that
Marcy,
just
yes,
okay, this is a law and order video.
yes, I do believe that's right.
Okay.
Well, do they hit pages when people share them? I don't think so. I think I've played their stuff before.
Okay, hold on. I just pulled it up. Let me share it.
Oh, my tacos, I'm hungry.
Judge revokes bond. You got it? Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Hold on.
Snagging my taco. I'm hungry. Oh, come on.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm getting it. All right, go ahead.
You are on bond on some cases, is that correct? Those bonds are being declared insufficient, Sheriff.
Is there a Mr. Mata in the courtroom? You stand right there at the rail for me, please, sir. Raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm testimony given this cause to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I don't know what this is about.
Hey, Judge, may we approach?
I don't understand what's going on.
I'm swearing you in as a witness. So,
What authority, sir?
all right, jury goes to the jury room.
Everyone may be seated. Mr. Mata, is your name Manuel Mata?
Yes, sir.
Your date of birth is 7/8/1980.
Yes, sir.
All right. I have issued you an oath to testify truthfully. Are you going to take that oath?
I have a question, sir.
No. Are you going to take that oath?
No.
All right. You are on bond on some cases, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Those bonds are being declared insufficient, Sheriff.
What, sir? What's going on? I need my lawyer present, sir.
We will get your lawyer.
You question me without a lawyer present. And I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know what's going on. For what? For what? I asked him a question.
That's crazy.
I don't have no
They just
knowledge.
arrested him because he wouldn't take the
I
oath.
just wanted to know who
Yep, he wouldn't do a sworn testimony.
Huh.
was asking for me to be sworn in. The defense,
And, you know-
the DA, the defense, the judge, who's asking it?
They just doing whatever they want down there in Texas, ain't they?
You ain't gotta be aggressive when you do.
Let me see the lawyers.
Imagine what it's going to be like when Trump takes over.
Oh my God. All right, you can end that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep repeating that. We're not gonna talk about that right now, but for everybody, and I ain't gonna tell people how to vote because I fight for everybody's right to vote however they want, or if they don't even want to vote, right? I fight for that right for people. So I'm not gonna tell people what to do, but I am gonna say if a president was sitting here saying the first thing he's gonna do when he gets in office is giving police immunity, yeah, let's leave that there. So, yeah, it seems to me this is his. That was a Jefferson murder trial, random as fuck. Yeah, that seemed like that was very random. They do seem like they like to have hard-ons for people, so that's what it seems to be. And they're obviously corrupt. I mean, because there's nobody that can't convince me that police department's not wired right because of what I've seen with my own eyes with Miss Carolyn. So there's that. Is there anything that you want to say, Mama Bear?
Keep your cameras on. If you need subs to get 50 to go live on your channel, please, please, please say something. We'll help you get your subs to go 50 to get live so you can go live on your channels. Please, please say something. We'll help you get 50 subs.
Right. Yep.
Please, please say something. If
Okay.
you do not have 50 subs, we'll help you go
We
so
got
you
that
can
part.
hit that like button.
Anything else? Was that anything to close out the case?
I would like to say something if you don't mind, but you know me. I would
Yeah,
just
I
like
would.
to I would just like to bring to everybody's attention. None of us know this woman, personally, but she represents what could be each and every one of us.
100%.
We need to get this out, and not just in Texas. It needs to be in Florida. It needs to be across the country, across the world, because the only way we're going to stop tyrants like this is exactly what we're doing and get them arrested.
Yes. I have to do a live on my show, on my channel, which I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this onto my channel, share it to my channel. Please, please, please get this out.
Yeah, and
Please.
anybody can replay this if they want. I'm not gonna, give anybody a copy strike. This is knowledge. This is power. It needs to get out. People need it's awareness. People need to know what's going on. So, with all that said, I think I'm gonna unless anybody else has anything else. We're good. All right. So, I again want to send lots of love and support to Miss Caroline and all the victims of Fort Worth because it sounds like they've got quite a few. And I want to give a shout out to all the freedom fighters, to all the auditors, to all the protesters, to all the people that go in rooms and shake shit up because it ain't okay to just, you feel me? Keep making history, keep changing shit, keep making noise, keep your cameras on, just like she said, keep them cameras on, keep filming the police, know your laws, understand everything that's going on, just like she did. She knew her laws, she knew what was going on, and she didn't deserve this. Be aware, keep your head on a fucking swivel. I said civil. And until next time, you guys. And like I said, about Friday or Saturday, I will be doing another show similar to this. I'm talking about some things that's been going on right here in my own hometown with the fucked up tyrant police department. So until then, be a part of the solution and not the problem. But if you're gonna be a part of the problem, be the whole fucking problem. Holler.